Welcome to FOH this week. Trinidad Topes. I like to say Topes. March, MAR. Sorry, not March. MAR, El Laguito Enero 22. So youngster. Short, fat, freaking youngster. What it is? Short, fat, expensive freaking youngster these days. Mate, honestly, this is almost a tire, the value of a tire on your car now. This little thing. Yeah.
Do the cracks cost extra?
They do. They're not really cracks. They're not really cracked. Like, consider a racing stripe. So, a scoop.
Yeah.
This makes it burn. Just tailoring the burn dynamic on the cigar. It is. They do it on purpose. But exceptionally. How come? Yours did have a freaking crack when I gave it to you, can I tell you? Because I always give you the better cigars and mine doesn't have a crack in it. So therefore, this is how
20 years you've been going this long.
Bullshit. I can tell you what, show everyone your storage facility. Lift up your storage facility now. Show everyone how don't show us your belly. Show everyone how you transport the cigars.
Well,
pick up the plastic bag
inside the house to outside.
No, you went down the coast. You went down the coast and back. Pick up the plastic bag, Ken, and show everybody. Come on. This is Ken's travel humidor, people. This is his travel humidor. That's not it, Ken. Don't you bullshit us. That is not it. That is crap. He basically walks around with a Costco bag, yeah? Version of a Costco bag, like a homeless person through a car park. That's how he travels with his cigars. And then a couple of weeks later, he goes, oh, look at the crack in here. Well, I'll tell you where the crack occurred. It doesn't take a rocket science to work this out. The crack occurred through
Hans Christian Ayala. Seriously, more fairy stories.
Yes. They've seen your storage facilities in the past, so they know I'm not bullshitting here. You need to get your act together. And thank you, everyone. He tried to join in on Zoom yesterday with Hamlet. What a great session that was with Hamlet Previs. But we've worked out someone's touched his F8 button on his laptop. It's just turned off his camera. I mean,
who knew you had an F8 button? And it quite possibly was me, but it was accidental.
That's it. So he's back and he's live. Well, he's back. So back to the Trini.
We put this off for 3 weeks because you can hardly breathe. I've been ready, willing, and able.
Like Singapore COVID. So, that's what happened. Got back from Singapore. That's what teaches you to go through.
So you're calling it COVID.
Wet market's not the best of things. Yeah. You can pick up a few things at wet markets, apparently. So maybe avoid them in the future. So good fun. Trinidad Topes. I hate this size. Quite like this cigar.
Okay.
Hate the size. Like
could
this
be.
cigar.
Seriously. So we're going to get one that's square fairly soon. We really are.
Well, I haven't seen a Fundadoras for a while. I really haven't seen too many Topes for a while either. I don't know what to call them. Topes? I always call them Topes.
Fat Grumpy.
Topes.
This was a 7 dwarf. It'd be Fat Grumpy.
I don't know. I just can't come to it. Really. Anyway, so Esmeraldas, you've got Latrovas, you've got all these expensive cigars. We still haven't seen too many. I haven't seen too many. I know the Colonialas and the Reyes are piling up everywhere because of the price line. We haven't seen enough of these big cigars to really make a judgment on them. But I'm going to put the price aside. I want you to put the price aside. I want you just to.
I don't know the price.
Smoke. Yeah. It's for you. It's free. It's free. Yeah.
Free. Seriously. If ever there was no such thing as a free lunch, this is it.
Can you just check the drawer for me? Make sure there's no further complaints.
Have you got a single complaint from me yet?
Oh, bloody hell. My drawer's perfect. There you go, finger cut. Here we go, people.
Jesus. Just split and cracked. Just a touch dry, I think. Well, I've only had them from you for about 8 days, so I can't be completely at fault. Oh, very easy draw. I guess it's coming in through the cracks.
That's coming in through the scoop, the racing stripe scoop there at the
racing
it just
scoop,
helps. It helps the
Yeah.
draw. We'll be back with you.
And climate change is a dodgy air conditioner, seriously.
Shortly. First third, Kenny, thoughts?
Yeah, the wrapper's a bit annoying with the racing stripes. It's a little, it's sort of rich and toasty, maybe just a touch too much so for me. It's not a subtle cigar. I'm not.
At this point, it's a one-trick pony for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that I particularly like the trick.
Yeah, toast
or the pony.
Subtle toast, dirty toast. Dirty toast? Not quite. Not dirty.
Yeah, dirty's harsh. I don't know, but it's sort of like.
You know, we're talking about Woolworths. We're talking about Woolworths white bread toast. Yeah, we're not talking about anything that's too classy here at all.
Mother-in-law toast. You really don't care what it's like.
Yeah, it's okay. But I'm telling you, I'd rather right now a Monty 2 beats this hands down.
Oh. There's not much in the Monty range that doesn't beat this.
No, at this point. Be back with you at the end of the second.
And if I may say, there's not much in the Trinidad range that doesn't beat this as well.
So far, I agree. That's it, agree. Second, third, Kenny, has it improved for you a little bit?
I'm just thinking, you know, those, if you drive through the American Midwest, it's a long time since I've done that. You get on those roads, I guess it'd be the same crossing the Nullarbor, probably. I've never done that. Just long, straight, not a change, nothing, not a hiccup, nothing. That's this thing. It has not moved an inch. It's exactly what it was, which is not exciting.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's okay.
It's, you know.
As you say, if this is worth a car tyre, you want a car tyre or do you want this thing?
It's the poster child for mediocrity at this point.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Because there's no soul to this cigar. Are you seeing any soul? Are you seeing any third, fourth? Are there any layering of flavors in yours? Because there's none in mine.
Just wondering whether I've got a D4 out the back that I can go and smoke tonight.
I'm with you, brother. That is just, you got one more third to go. Maybe it's holding everything in reserve for the big finale. No. Okay.
Or maybe it's the equivalent of the Broncos and it's going to go off a cliff.
Back shortly. Kenny, I'm gonna throw to you. Last third.
Well, this thing unravelled badly, and I didn't bother relighting because I didn't want any more of it. 84. It was okay.
I was going to say 85, and I thought I was being harsh.
I thought I was being generous.
That was the worst Trinidad I think I have ever had.
Yeah, I
love Trinidad.
Yeah.
I love Trinidad. That's an Elegito Trinidad too, yeah? So there you go. All your Elegito chasers. Don't chase. That was just... Now, the wrapper was a little bit flat. It was nice. It was a Colorado wrapper. A little bit flat, no sheen. But the blend, there was no love in that thing. That was just crap.
Okay. No evolution whatsoever. It got very hot towards the end, which I suppose is a young cigar, so maybe forgive that. But I wouldn't be putting them down.
I know you probably haven't had one of these cigars yet, but guys, I mean, a lot of guys in the US have, and Europeans now have too. So if I had an Oliva Millennial V, I'd pick it every day over this. Every day over that rubbish. That is just rubbish. Just rubbish. Pay that price, pay that money, get that cigar.
I'd rather have a car tire.
That was just a shocker.
Mm.
So bad. Not every week can be perfect.
Well, I'm looking forward to the SLRDC.
Well, I think I'm almost ready for that. I've got to get to you the Punch Mantua because you smoked one last week, apparently, or the week, couple of weeks ago.
We're not sure. I may have.
Yeah, Chuck, we apologise for that. But you know, I've got to spare.
If it was the thing I'm thinking of, even though it was shaped like a boomerang, it's still a hell of a lot better than that.
And it's shaped like a boomerang, people, because he carries his cigars in a Walmart plastic bag.
One
like
cigar. One cigar.
All of them. As he carries them all like that.
No, but SLR, perfect. I took one of my own down last week and had it, and it was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Fantastic.
Next week, Ken. Let's not do next week.
I serve at the pleasure.
Guys, have a fantastic weekend. It's great to be back doing reviews. Kenny, enjoy the weekend. It's great to go. You worked out your computer. Nice work.
Not a problem.
Hasta luego. Cheers.